Hey YouTube, welcome back to Gypsy Goes Keto. Today I figured I would do a tutorial with you guys. I'm going to do keto crab cakes. It's becoming that time of the season where summer is coming up and seafood is a big hit. So crab cakes is definitely a favorite in my household. I don't know if it is in yours. But I figured I would give it a whirl, try it out for the first time, and let's see how they come out. Guys, so for the keto crab cakes, I looked long and hard to find a recipe that sounded like it would come out right, and then also one that didn't take a lot of ingredients and seemed pretty easy. So this is all the ingredients. You're gonna need a red pepper, okay? It only calls for a 1/4 cup. Make sure it is red. You don't wanna use green. And then it calls for a 1/4 of an onion. 8 ounces of the crab meat. I have this really good crab meat. It's all claw. So you definitely want to make sure that you get some quality crab meat with that. You're also going to need, what is this? You're going to need a 1/4 cup of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, pepper, and Old Bay. They were all out of it in the store, so I got this seasonal salt, which pretty much almost has the exact same ingredients as Old Bay. But if you do have Old Bay, I would use that, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this instead. And then you do need 1 egg, all right? So what it says to do is to chop up 1/4 of an onion. So I'm gonna go ahead and dice that really small. And then I'm also going to go ahead and chop up 1/4 cup of this red pepper as well. All right, guys, so I chopped up my onion. To make it even, I just did a 1/4 cup of the onion and then a 1/4 cup of the red pepper. And then, like I said, I got some really good crab meat, so it's all meat. So I did weigh out 8 ounces of that. And this recipe says to just go ahead and mix everything that I'm gonna be measuring out here in the same bowl. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dump in my crab, my 8 ounces of crab, and then my red pepper and onion. So I got that in the bowl there. Make sure you get any other scraps. Make sure you do dice the onion and the vegetables really small because you're not gonna be cooking them ahead of time. So you want them nice and tiny so that way you're not eating a bunch of raw vegetables, okay? So I have that in the bowl. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to measure out my seasonings. It says a 1/4 teaspoon of the pepper, and then it says 1 teaspoon of Old Bay, or in my case, the seasoned salt. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure those 2 ingredients out along with my 2 tablespoons of mayo, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the bowl. So I just added my seasonings in there, my 2 tablespoons of mayo, and then the last 2 things is a 1/4 cup of almond flour. Make sure you do use almond flour and not coconut flour, because they do have different moisture levels, all right? And then crack your egg in the bowl. And then all you're gonna do is just mix it all up until it's well combined. All right, so that's how it looks now that it's all combined. It looks like it is very tacky, that it's going to hold together. Then what you wanna do is you wanna take 2 tablespoons of your unsalted butter, and you want to get that nicely melted into your frying pan. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then the recipe did say that that would break out into 6 crab cakes. I don't see how I would get 6 crab cakes out of that unless I'm making like super duper mini ones. So I'm either going to make 2 big ones or 4 medium sized ones. But I'll show you guys as soon as I start getting them in the pan. Guys, so completely scratch the 6 crab cakes that the recipe originally said. It makes 2 regular sized crab cakes. They did mold up very well, but I'm not going to put them directly into the frying pan. I'm going to go ahead and pop them in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes. Just so they can definitely hold their shape and not break apart on me. All right, guys, so I just put the crab cakes in. I'm gonna let them slowly cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. I'm gonna take a look at it, and then I'm gonna go ahead, flip them over, and then cook them for another 3 to 4 minutes and see where we're at. All right, guys, so I had them cook for about 4 minutes, and I just flipped them over. Be very, very careful when you do flip them over, so that way they stay intact. I'm gonna let them cook for like another 4 or 5 minutes, and then they're good to go. All right, guys, so they just came out and they look amazing. So I'm gonna show you guys the end result. I'm very proud of them. I would say definitely make it. It's a 2 thumbs up. Very easy, only a few ingredients and 1 bowl. Check it out, guys. A perfectly cooked keto crab cake. Held together, smells delicious, and I'm super excited to eat it. All right, guys, well that is it. Very easy. I'm gonna go ahead and try them, see how good they taste, but if the smell is a giveaway, it's a winner. But all right, guys, I hope you enjoy it, and until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day, guys.